There's a lot that I got to share with you. Oh, did you guys just see that deer cross the road right there? Good thing I was, oh, yo, another one. Okay, I better slow down in case there's more coming across. All right, let's focus here for a second, then I'll get back with you guys. Can you imagine one coming across, whack? They'd run into the side of me rather than me hitting them, you know what I mean? Okay, coast is clear. By the way, I only have one GoPro right now. This one you're seeing. Later I'm going to get you on a stick and we'll start talking like that. But I had to send that GoPro Hero 10 in because it constantly overheating. So anyways, I'm getting a replacement. I send that one in for you. So anyways, one GoPro here. Where was I before the deer? Why this is a sad day. What just hit my hand? As you can see from the title, I'm selling the 300L. Let's take this trail right here. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Of course, what's a trail without everyone's trash? Like, come on. Ah, so much fun. Okay, such a nimble bike. Zip it and whip it. Right? So why am I selling the 300L? As I'm having fun on it, right? You're like, dude, you're nuts. What's going on? You just got it? As I'm having fun here, you've probably caught in more trash. This is disgusting. You've probably caught in many of my videos my riding style, right? Kind of easy going. I'm out for the adventure. I like to have fun. So let's talk about why am I selling the 300L as I have fun on it out on these trails, and we've had a lot of fun trips on it and everything, you know what I mean? Lightweight, nimble bike. And honestly, when I say that right there, that's pretty much it. It's a lightweight, nimble bike. As fun as it is, and as much as I like doing what we're doing right now, this is far and few around here, you know what I mean? Again, you guys have been along with many of my other rides, and you see I spend a lot of time on the road, getting to the trails, or heck, just driving around and exploring. And I got something else that kind of fulfilled that, which, again, at the end of the video, maybe I'll give you a sneak peek, but we got more videos coming up on that here. I don't want to go through the puddle because, again, I'm selling it. I'm actually selling it tomorrow. So let me try to keep it clean. I just had to get one more ride, you know? It's not sold yet, so I can still ride it. But anyways, I got something else to show you that's really going to fulfill a lot of that kind of riding I want. Okay. Back wheel went in. Back wheel went in. All right. But what I also wanted to do before I sold it, as I know many of us have asked, what kind of mods or what kind of bags and what kind of setup do I have right here, you know? So I want to talk about that as well. I think this is the end. They got this little like water pit thing here. I don't know if I've taken you guys out here before. Yeah, I think I did. That might have been on my first video. Or I don't know what the heck that thing is right there. A little water hole. Let's turn around. I'm going to find a spot to get off the bike and talk about some of these mods. So let's find a nice spot here. But yeah, no denying it, guys. The 300L is a blast for sure. It's nimble. I said it already. It's lightweight. I'm trying to keep it clean, but I probably should have just went through that because now I'm trying to bob and weave. So I want to talk about my upgrades and mods I've done for you guys that have been asking. Then we'll head back home and I'll show you. Let's stop here. We'll just stop right here in the split. How about that? All right, so we found us a nice little spot to talk about this stuff. And again, I'm going to talk more about why I'm selling it and show you something really sweet that I got that kind of made a lot of my decisions right here. It's going to be interesting. Again, you got to stay tuned for that, right? And I'll have more videos coming on it. But anyways, I wanted to share what I've done on my 300L in the short time I've had it. So I'm going to go on a spin the GoPro around and point some of this stuff out for you. All right, so I got you guys on the back mic of the GoPro right now. So hopefully it still sounds fine. I've never used this back mic. So anyways, let's go on and start from the front of the 300L. And number one, what you're seeing on my bike. So I'm just going to give you a quick pan so you can kind of get a quick look-see-roo at it. The number one thing you're probably noticing is I took off all of the decals, right? You had the blue decals going down there, up there, and then on the front and everything. I think another one on the back right there. I just didn't like them. It looked so much like a dirt bike, and again, that's kind of why I'm getting rid of 300L. Not the looks, not cosmetics by any means, but I'm not really looking for a dirt bike, right? I'm a slow, steady adventure kind of guy, and I still want to hit stuff trails like this. You know, maybe a little bit of single track, but stuff like this on a bike that's got clearance and can handle it. We're gonna get more into that. I keep drifting. My upgrades, right? So again, number one, I took off the decals. Now up here, I don't know if I ever did a video where I had the windscreen. I know I had showed you guys with that little tiny one. That really didn't do too much, but I had a big one connected right here, and it probably went up to like maybe yay high. I forget the actual measure, maybe 48. Kind of like the rally, the height of the rally, you know. But that windshield right there, I was actually on a single track trail, dropped the bike, and it broke. And I was only going like 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour maybe. Could have turned, and then bam, it broke down right there. Anyways, other than that, I love that windshield though. It was amazing. It took the wind off you. I have my hand guards right here. No real name brand one, just off Amazon. Man, I believe they were like maybe 30 bucks or something. They fit great. They're real stable right there. The brake doesn't hit the lever over there or anything like that. Really nice. Again, they block your hands from the bushes and then the wind, of course. Other thing that you're seeing, I'm going right into the good upgrades first. There you go. You can see right there the Pro Taper CR high bend, and then I also have the Pro Taper risers, as you can see right there, and then I got that bend, and I got my phone mount in the middle. And then over on the bars, I got the Pro Taper pillow top grips. So if we come around here and look at it this way, you can definitely see a difference from stock. Let me get my gloves out of the way. You can definitely see a difference from stock. It definitely swoops out more. It is so much more comfortable because it just, you sit there and your bars are right there. I'm right at 6 feet, and when I would stand up on a 300L stock, I would be bending down to grab the bars. That is like, I talked about this in another video, right? And that is hands down the best mod or upgrade I ever did. I think the whole setup was probably shipping tax out the door to my house, probably around 200, maybe a little bit less right there. Awesome upgrade. If you got a 300L, do that right now. Don't even question it, right? Next one that was really awesome are these mirrors. They're using the ram mounts. I forget what the mirrors named, and it just went right into the stock housing right there. So just screw it on, and you can adjust them super easily. They were like right around 110 bucks. So they were a little pricey, but man, the stock mirrors were horrible. They would vibrate a whole bunch. When you move them, the whole housing would loosen up. This was such a great upgrade. I got the round just so I have better visibility out of it, you know what I mean? Awesome upgrade. Over here, I have a GoPro mount, as you see. It's not RAM, but it's the same kind of apparatus deal. But the cool thing is I mount it up and forward, so it keeps this goofy wire. You know, like if it wasn't right there, not wire, but the brake thing, it'd be right up here, right over in front of your screen. So that's a nice little deal. I got GoPro, and then it's not pushing it. It's not, you know, restricting it by any means. I'm not zip tying it down. It's just holding it slightly above, so I still got access to my screen. Really love that. Phone mount, just a basic old cheap one right here, plastic, nothing great, but it has vibration protection. That was my biggest thing, to get one with vibration protection so I don't jack up. I use a GoPro, not a GoPro, a iPhone 12 Pro Max, so I definitely don't want to break that right there. So as far as the front end, I think that covers everything, right? The Pro Taper, the windshield, the decals removed, the mirrors, hand guards. Let's bring it around the side. Okay, here we go. The brake reservoir guard, I got it right there. It's nothing really major. I think it's like 30 bucks. Looks cool, but a little bit of protection. Now this one was a great upgrade, and if you got a 300L, it's another one I would recommend. I got the metal one instead of the plastic. Again, I wanted more weight, so you might want the plastic ones, but I wanted more weight. It served its purpose. It was well worth the money. Again, maybe about 100 and something. It doesn't vibrate, it doesn't make noise. It actually comes with, I don't know if you can see down there, little dampening, little foam stuff. No vibration sounds, no nothing, and you can just see, I mean, it serves its purpose already. It's a definitely must upgrade. Up here, little radiator guard, much better than the stock one. The stock one's like this little plastic piece of junk. Number one, it looks cool, but it's again going to serve a lot more protection right there. And every single mod I'm showing you guys, from the handlebars, all this stuff is, I got it 90% of it off Amazon, so the links will be right down in the description. Some of the stuff you can also get off Revzilla, and those are pretty much my two places I shop: Amazon, Revzilla. Local, if they have it, which is rare, you know. Again, links right down in the description. Now let's go and talk about my luggage. I've had people ask about that, and let's go and start up at the front. Let me move my helmet. I don't know if I should set it on the ground. By the way, this helmet I use is one of those O'Neill Sierra 2 helmets, again off Amazon, and I use a Rode video mic, whatever, tucked right into there. Really nice little deal. I just don't like this visor because it takes the wind and pushes it up. So getting up to the luggage, starting up in the front on the tank bag here, I forget the name of the company. What is that? Not Ridge Gear, because that's not what it's called. Golly, I forget what it's called. Anyways, it's really nice because it loops down. You can see it kind of tucks down with that lip, unzips here. You got a little phone storage thing, which isn't bad. It's pretty good. It's all waterproof, you know. So if you just want to tuck your phone, I got another phone in there. As you see, I don't have it right here. But I put my necessities, a little towel, gloves, my wallet, my phone, everything I need instantly, bam, right there. And it doesn't budge. So like if we zip it up right here, well, that whole waterproof seal makes it tight, right? So if you zip it up and get it on there, you can see it straps down, comes down to that frame bar, and then goes up, around, and there. And it just doesn't budge. Even when you're riding, it's real steady. It's not all up in your space, if you catch my drift. Really nice deal right there. And again, if you wanted to put your phone, you can put it right there. Me personally, I like it up there though. I use these Chase Harper bags, okay? Both of them up here and on the side. And as you see me tapping them, they're really hard. Even going into the inside here, they're just hard, so they don't move. I got them strapped down really tight. I use some extra, get my gloves out of the way again here. I use some extra little ties. Now these don't have to be there, that's just some backup ones I have, but I use these red ones and it holds it in so tight, it doesn't bounce around on trails, and they're big. Well, you got these elastics up here, slap your jacket, a sleeping bag or whatever in there. I got a hat, some snacks, and a towel, just basics, you know. And over here on the other one, and I did have to take the seat off and just slide one little thing underneath there, but super easy install. Over here, I just got a massive mess of tools. Just everything I would need, you know. And then I have a, it says Ridge Gear. I forget the name of the company though. I'm just having a brain fart. Same company as that. And I had a little bottle for fuel up here. I've already gotten rid of that. It was nice when I was on a trail, just kind of release some of that worry. And these, I really like these up here. This little bag, definitely a lot of storage, reflection. I don't even think I have it full, nothing in there, right? Coming up here to the main thing, this is where I keep my GoPro usually. Got my lunch, a vegan snack bar, this vegan protein bar, extra battery, paperwork. This is again where my GoPro box stays. I'll put my gloves and stuff like that. This little bag is awesome. Plus you can take it off and use it as a regular bag, you know. So not crazy storage. And the cool thing is I think each piece, this was 100, I believe both of those were 100. Was it two? Man, I forget. I'd have to check the links. And this guy was like right at 50 or 70. So the combination is really nice. It's, again, lightweight. It's all waterproof. It's very versatile and it's easy to take off. I love the luggage on this right here. So there we go. That is all the mods and luggage and storage, whatever that I have put on the 300L. Again, it's fantastic. Again, with that windshield, it was such a nice ride with the windshield. It took that, you know, pressure off your chest when you're riding down right there. This was pretty much what I had planned. The only other upgrade I had planned for it is I wanted to get some different tires that were a little more street friendly. I mean, you can lean with this a little bit, but you're gonna feel it bounce. When the wind pushes you real bad, you feel it skip, like I've said many times before. And again, that's kind of where we get to the things of why I wanted to sell it, or why I am gonna sell it. I'm actually selling it tomorrow. I go down to the shop at 1 o'clock and I'm getting rid of it. The paperwork's already done up, right? So when I'd get on the roads, and you all know I took a lot of roads, it's not always just these cool, fun little trails, you know? I'd have to go 65, 70 miles an hour just to keep up with traffic, and the 300L, it can do it, and it stays there, but that's where it's gonna stay, you know what I mean? And that, not so much the speed, because again, I'm not a speed demon, but that combined with just the bike, it's lightweight, it's nimble, like I stated when we first came in here, you know what I mean? That's great out here, but not so much on the road. Maybe it's just me, I'm a newer rider. I learned on it. The 300L was fantastic to learn on, amazing to learn on, you know what I mean? But when I hit the main roads, that's where I lost a little confidence. I felt like it was a dirt bike with turn signals on it. That's exactly how it felt to me. And it was not the funnest or most confident bike on bigger roads for me. Some people will be like, yo, it's perfectly fine. But for me, That's not what I was looking for. I wanted something a little bit bigger, a little more that would block some of the wind a little bit, something that would feel solid locked on the road, because down here I got to spend a lot of time on pavement and a little bit of time on the trails. That's just the area I live in. That's what it is, you know what I mean? All in all, I love the 300L, right? I really do. Maybe if I lived in a different area, I would keep it, but right now it's just, it served its purpose for me as quick as it was. I learned how to ride a bike. I'm pretty comfortable riding a bike now, you know, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm not crazy trying to wheelie. I'm not trying to peel out. I'm not trying to go fast down trails. I'm just trying to go on an adventure, sightsee, have fun, maybe do some moto camping, and just, you know, take it slow and easy. All right, so there we go, our mods and our luggage. Now we're gonna head home, and I wanna show you guys what I got, but on the way there, I'm gonna talk about what I'm getting, or what I wanna get at least. So let's wanna fire this up and give you a little spoiler here, guys. There's a little spoiler of what I'm gonna show you at home. It's not that I don't like the 300L. It's a great bike. I mean, I've had so much fun on it. I like it. It's a fun bike. But it's not the kind of riding I'm looking for, right? As fun as it is, I think a bike is for the person, not necessarily the purpose, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, this thing is fun, light and nimble. I say it over and over. That's a big thing I found out, is the bike is not a, what is it built for? It's more or less, what are you trying to do with it? What do you want to ride? You know what I mean? And yeah, I want to do this stuff, but I honestly think the KLR can do this stuff. Where should we go? We'll go straight home. And I honestly think that KLR can do what I'm wanting to do, right? A little bit more oomph in it, significant more weight, what, like 150 pounds or something more than the 300L? Which is gonna be tough to pick up on a trail if I'm ever on it. I mean, I've laid this down twice and I got stuck in mud once, and this was heavy as it is, as light as it is, as crazy as that makes no sense, you know? So I know the KLR is gonna be tough in those kind of situations. But again, for my kind of riding, slow, easy, just enjoying the sights, you know, riding a lot of pavement to get to trails, service roads and stuff. The KLR, I think, is really gonna suit me good, and again, have that what I'm looking for, a heavier platform that I feel more secure, going at higher speeds on bigger roads and stuff. And you're gonna see what I'm gonna show you at my house, which can do a lot of that. It's honestly a touring / adventure, you know, and it can do a lot of that. So you might be like, well, why? Because you can, but gosh, I love the bike I got so much that I don't want to like bring it on that stuff like that. I don't bring it on stuff like this all day long, and I'll cut off on a little smaller trail if I need to, but I don't want to lay it down. I don't want to get too crazy with it. I just love it. It's such a pleasure to ride around town, just cruising, do some touring, do some camping, ride stuff like this all day long, you know, stuff like that, not an issue. Single track, I don't really want, I'm not going to do with it, you know what I mean? But the KLR, I think, it's like a Jeep, right? It's going to handle, it's going to be good at everything, not great at anything. That's what I think. There it is. There it is, guys. Look at that. Let me put this in neutral, get you a better look. I got it. The NC750. As you can see, I already did one mod. I got the bag back there, and I put on my big old grandpa windscreen. I don't like wind, but I got the NC750 DCT. I stinking love it. We have many videos coming on to that, so no, this channel isn't over. It's not done. Again, as the name of the channel, Adventures Undone. The adventures are never done, constantly changing. Many adventures coming in on that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along in this adventure. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, follow on social media, all that good stuff right there. And I hope I catch you in the next adventure. Bye now.